purpose of the Sunshine Act is to shed light on financial arrangements between physicians, teaching hospitals, and pharmaceutical and medical device companies. The Sunshine Act was enacted to address concerns where industry may affect risks to patients where treatments are not based solely on interest of the patient, risks to healthcare programs resulting in increased costs and unfair competition, and risks to scientific research where interference with scientific integrity may be present. The requirements of the Sunshine Act are relatively simple. The Act requires pharmaceutical and medical device companies to track and report payments and transfers of value to U.S.-based physicians and teaching hospitals. Relevant categories of reportable transactions include meals, travel, lodging, research funding, and no-charge products that are provided to physicians and teaching hospitals. It is important to note that the Sunshine Act excludes various categories of payments and transfers of value, such as payments and transfers of value to audiologists or medical residents, transactions less than $10. However, these still must be tracked so as not to exceed $100 per year. Educational materials that directly benefit patients or are intended for patient use. Product samples intended for patient use. Discounts, rebates, and contract warranties. Short-term product or equipment loans less than 90 days. Indirect payments where the identity of the receiving physician or research institution cannot be obtained, the provision of health care, and in-kind items for the provision of charity care. It's important to note that the federal government has announced that it will monitor relationships, identify and question outlying data, review industry complaints, and impose penalties for reporting inaccuracies. A knowing failure to report data will result in a higher penalty. Therefore, it is important to be mindful of how transactions may be portrayed by the public, including the media and parties with a competitive interest. The Sunshine Act applies to all companies whose products are reimbursable by Medicare or Medicaid. Conversely, for companies whose products are not reimbursable by Medicare or Medicaid, the Sunshine Act will not apply to their interactions with physicians